What up, family? Just want to get at y'all tonight. A little late night. CoachKhayr business. Want to talk about success. Want to talk about some, for those of you all who are still up. What's up, Empress Naima? Peace, everybody who's joining on. What's up, Reed MBA? What's going on? Y'all recognize this? It should be a ladder, but it could be a road. I just like this. I just like this imagery. Thanks for sharing this with your friends. Thanks for swiping and posting this on Twitter. Appreciate you for sharing the replay on Facebook. Let's let more family know about the difference, because I'm really having a challenging moment about this whole process, right? Let me get over here and get in the light. So I was having a conversation today, and that's just kind of where I'm gonna start coming from on Periscope. Is me and my day. I had an interesting day today. I had an interesting dream this morning when I woke up. I had an interesting conversation that I've had all day. I just got off the phone with one of my master astrologers and had to do a three-way call with one of my astrologers, and we were talking about my girlfriend, or one of my girlfriends, and I was like, "Yo, you dropping so much heat right now. I want to call her on three-way." So I called on three-way, and we started building on it, and then whole lot of revelations. And I'm a really, really good astrologer, but you can't see everything, right? And I think all coaches should be experienced in astrology, should be experienced in numerology. I don't care what it is, with this business coaching or food. What's up, help by Evening. Thank you all for joining. Oh, by the way, Team Charles representing Atlanta. So please, let me know what team you represent and where, what zodiac sign. Because this particular subject of what's the difference between a friend, a mentor, and a coach, right? And I'm even going to read an article for you tonight. I want to pull up this article, and this article is about is about boss type stuff. And boss type stuff is, remember when Jay-Z said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman"? What was he talking about? He was talking about he's a business man. He's running himself like a business. And a lot of people on Periscope are always talking about business, right? But people who are not on Periscope, like, they still like almost like a dinosaur age. So many things are like happening faster and faster and faster. And so I was having this conversation, and in relationships, can come down to being equally yoked and things like that. I read a lot of books, and my girlfriend reads a lot of books. And I match a lot of people. A lot of people have read just as many books as I have. But you know what separates it? Like, this is how much coaching I've gotten. How many people can I say I've received coaching from? How many hours of personal one-on-one or group coaching that I've gotten from a person? The game is just like this. Because the book don't talk back. The book is almost like a friend. It supports you. It's there when you want it to be, but it don't talk back. It agrees with whatever philosophy because you picked it out of all these other books. That's the friend, and that's the book. People say, I've read lots of books. I've got lots of, but if you ain't stretched it out and put that humility into place where you done moved and now you done got some coaching, totally different ball game. And so then some people say, I got a mentor. How many of you all, if you have a friend that supports you, I want you to press 1. If you have a mentor who you said, this is my mentor, I want you to press 2. And then if you have had coaching from someone before, I want you to press 3. All right. And coaching is paid. I want to just be very clear. Coaching is paid. Mentoring is paid, may be paid, may not be. And friend is just a friend who supports you. All right. So I'm just trying to see who is on my scope tonight. So one, if you have a friend who you talk to about your business or your relationship or your health. Two, if you have a mentor that you consider you have a lot of respect for, and they're very successful in the things that they do. And then a coach is someone that what's up, Lori? How you doing? Thanks for joining tonight. And a coach is someone that you have paid to actually get some assistance in where you're going. All right. And that's why tonight we're talking about the difference between a friend, a mentor, and a coach. So one, if you have a friend. Two, if you've had a mentor or you got a mentor. And three is if you've used the services or you got a coach. All right. And coach is somebody that you have paid. All right. All right. So a friend in your business and in developing, moving to the next level, I'm here to break the news to you, is useless, because they're going to be on your side. They're going to be on your side. So do you need friends when it's time to advance and move to the next level? No, you don't, because they don't know any more than you. They do normally what you do because you say, this is my friend, and y'all kind of hang out together. That friend is just a cheerleader, and that's okay. But when you want to take it to the next level in business, in relationships, in spirituality, that friend may have a difference of opinion and want to do things their way. And, and they give you a friend gives you a lot of opinions. A friend gives you a lot of opinions, and they may be your yes man and they may not be your yes man. Oh, my friend calls me on my shit. Yeah, but all they got is opinions. They ain't got no strategy. They don't have any strategy. They look at you and say, what you gonna do? I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. What would you do? And they base all of it off of opinions, right? So the friend moving to the next level, they good to hang out with and stuff like that. But as far as moving, useless. Now, number two is a mentor. A mentor is somebody who's really, really successful. You may go to their workshop. You may watch them on YouTube. You may have even went somewhere and shook their hand. And that person is like, oh, I have this group of people, and this is my millionaire, and I'm the mentor for you changing your life to be a millionaire. Or this is my upline in your multi-level marketing. You will say, this is my mentor. But guess what? The mentor is not focused on your goals. The mentor has their own agenda. The mentor has their own agenda, and you kind of clone in, and you're doing what the mentor does. So if the mentor is an Aries and you are a Scorpio, you trying to do Aries stuff, because that's what the mentor is. If I want to bring astrology, he's just doing Aries, and you trying to take your Scorpio water sign and trying to do all this initial I am Aries fire stuff. That's your mentor. And it's not going to work but for so long. But it'll give you a shape, and it's good that you can look at this person and say, hey, this is what this person is doing, and I'm modeling after success. Like, this person uses YouTube. What kind of camera do you use? What kind of tools do you use? What kind of battery do you use to charge your phone up? Is this a better battery? And you're using these type of techniques. What kind of incense are you burning to meditate? What kind of keyboard are you using for your laptop? Things like that. That's a mentor. What kind of glasses cleaner are you using to wipe your glasses off? That's the mentor, where they're kind of giving you the tools and stuff, and they're saying, this is how I do it. A mentor will tell you, this is how I do it. Okay? That's a mentor. And they're needed when you need that type of direction. And between friends and mentors, there's a huge gap. Yep. From friends to mentors, there's a huge gap. But a coach is all about your business. The coach is here to advance your business. His number one or her number one agenda is you and your agenda. That's the coach's number one agenda is you, The mentor, that's what separates the coach from the, so here's a friend and the mentor is up here and the coach comes up here. But then when we look at what's the agenda, the coach is you. The coach is you the agenda. The mentor is, I'm still the agenda. Like Gary Vaynerchuk, he's a mentor. He's not a coach. Because he said if anybody makes more money than him, who he taught, he's going to be upset. If any partner he brings in that he taught, he's going to be upset if they make more money than him. So he's not a coach. He's a mentor. So a coach has you first. And the number one tool, the assistant making you accountable. Nah, the coach is even further. That too, but the coach, what makes a coach so much more valuable than a mentor or a friend is the coach has vision. See, when the coach makes you first and is an expert with his vision to see things that you can't see, the mentor ain't got time to be seeing what you can't see. The mentor says, follow me. I'm the leader. Just follow me. And this will get you to where just do what I'm doing. Just do what I'm doing. But a coach makes it customized for you. Right. A mentor, a friend is Ford, or Chevrolet, Hyundai maybe. A mentor is Cadillac or maybe Mercedes, maybe even AMG Mercedes. But a coach is Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? It means custom built Lamborghini, exotic for you. I'm 5'7". I want a Bugatti that's built for me, for my height. So now you want to borrow my car, you can borrow my Mercedes or you can borrow my Ford, but you can't even sit in this Bugatti. You can't sit in this Lamborghini because it's built for somebody 5'7". I don't want the seat to do a whole bunch of sliding. You know why? Because it's mine. Maybe 2 inches far, two inches back, but that's it. I want just enough headroom for me. So when you get in there and you 6 foot tall, you just be like, it's not your car. But that's the difference between a coach. A coach has vision. A coach is your architect. A mentor is not your architect. Does this make sense to anyone? If this makes sense, press 1. If this doesn't make sense, press 2. I'm just trying to see. There you go. Stop giving hearts and press the number. Because it's important to know who you're dealing with. Because there are a lot of mentors on Periscope. There are a lot of mentors on Periscope, but they're not a lot of coaches. They call themselves coaches, but they're really mentors. I've been watching them. They've been telling you to do things just like they do it. Man, listen, you got to have style and learn to be original. See, a coach takes your originality and shows you how to get paid off of it. A mentor makes you conform into a box that they've been doing, and it may be their original box. What's up, M. Bailey? A mentor may be telling you about their box, but you have to conform to the way that they're doing it. But you see, a coach can be an Aries and coach a Scorpio because he wants you to stay a Scorpio and do the things that you do. He can be a Taurus and coach a Virgo because I want you to stay a Virgo and do what you do. You understand? But the mentor is like, nah, you got to do it like me. Do it a Taurus. I couldn't be a mentor to a Sagittarius. It'll never work. I could coach a Sagittarius because I'm going to see what the Sag is doing. I'm going to be like, all right, so peep game. This is how we're going to lay it out, customized to you. In taking you to the next level, this is why I want to read this right here. This article is called Why Every CEO Needs a Coach. Listen. If you haven't shared this yet with your followers, this is a good time right now. This is the whole point. I'm trying to introduce you to a friend who's useless in your business. But sometimes your friend won't even buy from you. Your friend will be the one to tell you can't afford to do this. You and a friend may go to the mentor and still be trying to do it the same way. It's not going to work. But if you are the businessman, remember what Jay-Z said? I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Listen to this article. The job of a CEO has never been more challenging and rewarding. However, the job can be a lonely one despite the generous compensation, perks, and attention. Boards and CEOs are increasingly turning to engaging professional executive coaches to assist CEOs in their performance and growth and reduce attrition. Attrition is turnover. Why should CEOs have coaches now? Previous generations managed without them. Today's president or CEO faces more pressure than ever. Business leaders are dealing with rapidly changing markets, technologies and workforces, increased financial and legal scrutiny, and more. Top executives who feel that they can handle it all by themselves are more likely to burn out, make poor decisions, or make no decisions, potentially resulting in significantly loss of opportunities, human resources, and financial resources. Now, what happens if you as an entrepreneur all of a sudden lose opportunities, human resources, and financial resources because you ain't got no coach? If you an entrepreneur, you the first CEO. You the first CEO and you the board. It's just you, but you need a coach. Listen, if you want to be a successful CEO, the job of a CEO is unique from several perspectives. No one else needs to hear the truth more and gets it less from employees. No one else is the focus of criticism when things go wrong. No one else is the final decision maker or difficult and often lose decisions. And finally, no one else enjoys the almost hero celebrity status and rewards. You understand? So as the CEO, you have all these responsibilities that come to you, and but you need to hear the truth, but employees may not want to tell you the truth. That's why you need to get a coach, because you got to have somebody telling you the truth. Listen to these numbers right here. The success rate and longevity of top executives is vast different than a generation ago. In the past 2 decades, 30% of Fortune 500 CEOs have lasted less than 3 years. Top executive failure rates are as high as 75% and rarely less than 30%. Chief executives now are lasting 7.6 years on a global average, down from 9.5 years in 1995. According to the Harvard Business Review, 2 out of 5 new CEOs fail in the first 18 months on the job. It appears that the major reason for the failure has nothing to do with competence or knowledge or experience, but rather with hubris and ego and a leadership style out of touch with modern times. Research shows that when someone assumes a new or different leadership role, they have a 40% chance of demonstrating disappointing performance. Furthermore, 82% of appointed leaders derail because they fail to build partnerships with subordinates and peers. This dude, Sidney Finkelstein, author of Why Smart Executives Fail, researched several spectacular failures during a 6-year period. He concluded that these CEOs have similar deadly habits, of which most have related to unchecked egos. David Deluge and Peter C. Cairo, in their book, Why CEOs Fail, the 11 Behaviors That Can Derail Your Climb to the Top and How to Manage Them, present 11 cogent reasons why CEO fails, most of which have to do with hubris, ego, and a lack of emotional intelligence. Call it overconfidence or ego, but powerful and successful leaders often distrust or feel they don't need advice from anyone. Now, what am I always talking about? Proverbs 3:5, lean not on your own understanding. And people are failing because they think nobody can tell me nothing. You get in this business and you say, I'm an expert at making candles. So if my coach doesn't make candles, my coach can't coach me. See? Another candle maker needs somebody with vision, who's going to come in and make you something custom according to you to make more candles. Who's my coach? What up, what up, what up? I have several coaches, and I have had several coaches. That's why I can talk this talk and walk this walk. That's why I'm the coach. I'm the coach's coach, because I still have humility enough to know when I need to go see a coach. I have an astrology coach. I just got off the phone with her before I came on this right here. That's why I'm a dope astrologer, because I got an astrology coach. Her name is Samaya, Samayah, Star Princess or Star Goddess on Facebook. She's got finished coaching the coach. My relationship coach, I've had relationship coaching from Kenya, K. Stevens, Juju Mama, the Magnificent. I've had coaching from Rakim, who's a monster. I've had coaching from in my spiritual matters from Mitchell Gibson, from Sunyata Saraswati. No, we explained that earlier between the difference between a friend and a mentor and a coach. I see you just getting here. Let's do a small recap. A friend in making a transformation in your life is basically useless. Right, that's a friend, low level. Then there's a mentor who wants you to model after him because their vision is still on their stuff. You find a mentor, you find this millionaire, and you say, "Oh, that millionaire, he's my mentor. Oh, I got a millionaire mentor." But he ain't concerned about customizing a plan for you. His vision is on his stuff. That's a mentor, but he'll let you follow him. He'll let you see what he does, and he'll let you see all the technical aspects. But the coach has you as his number one focus. The mentor really don't care whether you stay or go. He doesn't really, because he's gonna make it whether you make it or not. But the coach has vision that the mentor doesn't have, and the coach has vision for you. You're getting another set of eyes when you get a coach. That's what separates the mentor. The mentor will look at your thing one time and be like, white candle, soft cotton sheets, 2.75 by 4. Yep, I do it like that. That's good. Smells good. Okay. But he's not going to tell you when you might, and then you might say, yo, I got this new idea for a candle, blah, 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 blah. I want to do it like this. And then for 3 months, and then for 6 months, and then for 9 months, and then for 5 years. The mentor ain't got time to be focusing on that. The mentor is only focused about them, and you want to follow the mentor says, follow me. That's why I said you may have a mentor who's an Aries, but your ass is a Pisces, and he trying to make this Pisces do all this, and you be like, why isn't it matching up? Because that Pisces can't do what that Aries does. It's uncomfortable. But the coach, it don't matter what the sign is, because I'm making something custom for you. I got something, a system, and now I'm gonna make it like for you. Like I said, a friend is a Chevrolet and a Ford. A mentor is like a Cadillac or a Mercedes, but a coach is a Bugatti. A coach is somebody who comes in and is custom for you. That's the difference between a coach and a mentor. And right now we're reading about why CEOs need coaches. See, a lot of people, you got your friend trying to help you, or you got a mentor trying to help you. You ain't gonna never be a CEO. You ain't gonna never be no boss CEO, because you ain't got nobody who's helping you with the vision, and the mentor is telling you what you want to hear, or telling you what he's repeated, over and over and over again. You got to get a coach who's not scared to tell you the truth, put their foot in your ass, and let it be known. Oh, now you back. What's this other piece I wanted to share too? This article is called Why Every CEO Needs a Coach. All right. So you can go pull this article up. I'm reading it in pieces. Why is this leadership crisis happening? One reason may be the gaps between how leaders see themselves and how others see them. Call it self-awareness. These blind spots can be career limiting. Let me say this again. These blind spots can be career limiting. How can you be an entrepreneur or a future CEO and have limiting anything's around? The wider the gap, the more resistance there is to change. It also makes it difficult to create a positive organizational culture where openness and honesty are not encouraged. Good leaders make people around them successful. They are passionate and committed, authentic, courageous, honest, and reliable. But in today's high-pressure environment, leaders need a confidant, a mentor, or someone they can trust who tell the truth about their behavior. They rarely get that from employees and frequently from board members. Why are coaches so vested in their behavior? It's how they're made. It's how we're built. We're built differently than mentors. Like we're more selfless. Coaches are selfless. Coaches get a thrill in making other people more successful than them. Mentors always got to be in the front. You can't make more money than them. You can come up and be a millionaire, but I need to make 10. And if you make 10, I need to make 50. And if you make 50, I need to make 100. That's a mentor. A coach is like, yo, I want you to get out there. We're going to run past him. The dude that used to be your mentor, I'm going to turn him into your competition, and then you're going to go exceed him. And what separates, like I said, what really separates is because we get to use our visionary, because it's thrilling. It's thrilling for us because I like the diversity. I need the diversity as a coach in being able to solve this problem over here and solve this problem over here. We're problem solvers. So that's my fix. I need problems. I need you to bring me problems so I can fix them. I don't need you to come and say, be like Khayr. You can't do what I do like I do it. Can you be a coach? Absolutely. Can I coach you on how to be a coach? Absolutely. But can you coach like me? Can't do it. And I would never want to mentor someone to, you know what I'm saying? Even in children, when they say children need a mentor, no, children need a freaking coach. That's who gets the most results out of them. Look at your Heisman Trophy winners the last 20 years. You ain't got to be selfless in all aspects, but you're a copywriter. So you coach them on what to say and what vision to bring. You're a visionary because you write copy. Right. And you don't have to be selfless in all acts. I'm not selfless in all acts, but I'm selfless enough when somebody wants me to come and help them solve something. I got that covered. I got that covered. You're right. Some things I do want to keep to myself that I may not want to share, but that's not in my business. That's in my personal. You understand? I'm not selfless and forthcoming with when you want to get all into my personal business. Oh, I'm here to help you win. That's it. So that's probably the gist of the message that I wanted to share, so you can know how to tell the difference between a friend, a mentor, and a coach, right? Get a coach now. Invest in a coach. Stop playing it small and get a coach. I think that'd be my next Periscope. I like to take one and pause it and then go to the next one. Stop playing small and get you a coach. That's when it'll take you to the next level. I'm going to holler at y'all. My website is CoachKhayr. You already know what the business is. I'm the best in the business. That's how I feel. And it's up to you whether I can prove it or not. You piss when you help and they don't take the advice of what I say on the top present. You know why you piss? Because you're giving it away for free. I don't give advice. I do business. When people pay you, they take things more seriously. Write this down or type this in. When people don't pay, they don't pay attention. Now, if it's a barter for something, if it's a barter of equal value, I'm going to do what you say. But when people who just want to come in and pick your brain, hey, let me just pick your brain. I don't want to pick your brain. I already know you can do what you want to do. If I want to do a deal, there's some way I got to compensate you. That way you know that it's serious. So let's say, for instance, let's say you write some copy for me and I say I'm going to give you 50% on every deal I turn off this copy. Which one you want? Yeah, stop talking to friends then. I don't get pissed at my friends when they don't. That's why I started a coaching business. I started a coaching business so I don't have that problem anymore. And I stopped telling my friends everything. I give them a little something and I go about my business. Because it's not that they don't appreciate it. I wait until the suffering is high enough when they call me and then I give it to them. But I used to try to rush and be Captain Save-A-Ho. Is that you? Are you trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho? Oh, I noticed my man go with Erykah Badu. I just saw her do a Periscope and I wanted to tell her something that she should do to improve her Periscope. But guess what? Why? She ain't reach out to me. He ain't reach out to me. He know I'm on Periscope. I should do a Periscope for Erica Badu, right? And tell her, yeah. But guess what? She didn't reach out. Now, she don't know. She may not know. But sometimes, even as a friend, you cannot rush to people like that, you know? And, oh, listen, no, 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 no. You're a problem solver. So if you can solve problems for friends, you can solve problems for clients and start charging them. So guess what? You may be playing yourself small. So what can you do to take your visionary? Because the visionary is the ideal coach. We're the ideal. That's what I said. That's what separates us from everybody else. We're visionaries. The difference between me and you ain't our vision, is you ain't invoicing people. When you gonna start invoicing them? Send them an invoice. Then you see how serious they are. I don't care if it's $5. Put up a donations page. I got one. I say, yo, go make a donation, then I'm gonna see how much information I'm gonna give you. If it ain't worth $20, you bought a bag of weed for $20. I saw you at that Halloween party. Did you see all those outfits? No, nobody had on a Halloween outfit that was less than $20. So they took time, planning, caring to put the makeup on, to put on the Halloween outfit, to go to a one-night social gathering that really didn't benefit them long distance. So maybe so maybe your outfit was less than $20, but the women that were there, they spent more than $20 just on getting their hair done and their nails done and their shoes that they had on and all of that. So you gonna tell me that your outfit to go to Halloween was more important than me giving you something critical that could change your life and take you to the next level? You have to have a discerning spirit, baby. You gotta have a discerning spirit. Don't fall for it. So that's my 2 pieces on that right there. I think my next scope is gonna be stop playing yourself small and get you a coach. Let me get on that one right now. I'ma holler at y'all.